Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Detective Conan chapter 1067. So, oh my god, I am still shook about the rum reveal last chapter because I don't think any of us expected that to be rum. Like, what the fuck? And yes, I am still salty that I was wrong and had to eat crow. But at the same time, I'm not, because I like that I ended up being wrong, and it wasn't even the other person that we suspected either. So that was fucking awesome. That was a freaking awesome twist. That Rum has been basically living next door to us this entire time. Like, what the fuck? Or almost this entire time. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled Secret Visit. New case begins. Behind the mask is the truth? As for the murder of 7 foreigners in a row, the criminal has not been found yet. The identities of the 7 victims are still unknown. Unconfirmed information states that one of the victims was an FBI agent, but after contacting the FBI, they debunked that rumor. Of course they did! Why the fuck would they tell you that that was an FBI agent? The police is also investigating in the fire that occurred in Umizaru Island, whether it's related to the case or not. No way that was an FBI agent. Coming next, yesterday a boy from Naniwa Boys Idol group was found to be in love with, as if it's from a TV series or a movie. Indeed. Well, it was actually an FBI agent. I did the right thing in taking the FBI ID from the agent that fell from a building in Baker and returning it to Jameson-san. And if everyone knew the victim was an FBI agent, that would make it harder for Akai-san and the others to stay in Japan. Well, no shit! Although it was avoided after they had losses of more than 10 agents, the FBI HQ issued a command for all the agents to return immediately to America to reorganize. A lot of agents went back there. This art right here on the bottom of this page, love, love, love. After a disruptive night, Conan is thinking, 2 things I'm curious about. First is what my dad said to Akai-san after we came back from the island. I haven't gotten any answers yet about the late night tea party. Yeah. Tea party? And what Campbell-san's heard about Rum's true identity. Now that you've mentioned it, I heard Vaca saying that Rum changed his face and took a silly name for himself. A silly name. Akai-san and the others said they had no idea about the meaning of that. If I asked Amuro-san about it, he would avoid answering. So the only person I can discuss it with is... so you two go have lunch at Poirot Cafe. Oh, that's right. She's coming today from Osaka. Huh? Hattori is... Yes! Oh, there she is. Perfect timing. Ron-chan, I'm here. Huh? No! Heiji didn't come today. Only me. No! Where's Heiji? No! We need Heiji! No! I see. Today is a secret visit for girls only. A secret visit? What if we take Conan come with us? Great idea. Do you want to come with us to Haido Shrine? Yeah. Well, that's still better than having lunch with the old man. Whoa, this is such a... Oh, God, that's not fair! I feel wrong! This is such a long queue. This is my first time seeing such a long queue in this shrine. That's because today is the 15th. It's a special day. A special day? It means good bond. Only today you can get limited love amulets and Goshwin stamps. So basically a paper with calligraphy and the shrine stamp on it acts as a proof of visit. The shrine has a lot of great reviews by people, so I wanted to buy one to get Heiji's heart. Oh, I see. I think you got it already. Yeah. So does that mean these people in line are here to buy the love amulets? Yes, all of these students and office ladies, all of them. Does that man with the flip book wants to wait? Does that man with the flip book want to buy a love amulet as well? If he's a student studying for an exam, shouldn't he buy the Pray for Success amulet? Maybe he wants to have a good relationship with his favorite colleague? But he looks way older to be a student. Did he fail 10 times or something? Well, a lot of people decide to go to college when they hit a certain age. By the way, you live here and yet you don't know about the shrine? Well, I know a lot about Baker's Shrine. What about you? How did you learn about this shrine? From Heiji. I saw him staring at his phone earlier, so I asked him. What are you looking at, Heiji? I scared him, then he dropped his phone. When I picked it up, I saw Heido's shrine on the screen, and that made me curious. So I looked it up and found that it was a very popular shrine. But I think Heiji was just looking for something else. No. Judging from his actions earlier, I wouldn't be surprised if he also wants a love amulet. But wait, the amulets and stamps are only limited for today. Then maybe he's... Yes, there he is! Heiji, what are you doing here? Why are you wearing a mask? Busted! No! There's another reason for this. Kazuha? This prick used Kazuha's voice with his voice changer. Man, to think you would defer to the gods. Look, it can't be helped. That time at the new case in Kurogane Lake, I got interrupted by self-defense forces. The other time, another case ruined my moment at the neon lights in Block 4 of Kinza. And then Momochi's butler ruined another moment at Heido Port in front of the 2 ships. And finally, you 2 interrupted us during the Fairy Lips case. No. In fact, you 2 saved me back then, since that person was Kid disguised as Kazuha. Disguised as Kazuha. Yep. But then I realized what's lacking me wasn't a beautiful view or romantic atmosphere. It was luck. So I came here to get the love amulet from the gods. I want to improve my luck. Don't you see that what you lack is an amulet that purges you from bad luck? That's why I came here, but I was surprised when I saw you with Kazuha, so I immediately put on the mask. Anyway, you'll get in trouble if they see you, so let me put the voice changer inside the mask for you. Just turn the dials to change your voice so they will not find out about you. Alright. Conan-kun? Who are you talking to? This guy. This voice. Aren't you from, Komodo from Nanima Boy's, idol group? I'm a big fan of yours. What? His skin tone is a bit darker, like Heiji's. I see. You came here sneaking. That's why you wear a mask. Exactly. I randomly turned the dial. On all the people, I got this guy's voice. By the way, today I heard in the news that Komodo-kun, who's yesterday discovered to be in love, is missing. The girl he fell in love with is the entertainer Mikage Usagi, but her agency denied the relationship. If that's the reason he came here, he wants to be with her using the love amulet no matter what. Don't worry, we'll protect you from getting your identity revealed until you safely get your love amulet. Thank you very much. So, both of you already got yours? Yeah, we got the amulet and stamps while you were shopping away from the queue. By the way, something strange happened before it. Strange? Right before our turn, the old student suddenly ran out of the queue. He looked like he was chasing someone and muttered with some strange words. Strange words? As expected from a place like the Love Amulet Shrine. Only 3 of them I found here. Only 3 of them here? That scream, it came from inside, from the stairs inside. Oh, wait. For real? Are all of the boys like that? Rushing into every incident just like Heiji? He looks like a Tori-kun. Too late. He's not breathing anymore. No way. He's the old student. Unreal. Poor Heiji. He's just not getting a break. Did he stumble and fall from the stairs? There's piled up snow there. No. If that's the case, he would have stretched his hands and elbows on the ground to protect himself, but there are no scratches on him, which means that someone knocked him out and then pushed him from up the stairs. This is a murder case. Whoa, Komodo-kun is just like Heiji. God, woman, the weapon, if it walks like Heiji, if he's behaving like Heiji, he probably is Heiji, you dumbass. The the weapon is probably this flag that's thrown in the stairs. The criminal must have knocked him out with the flag rod, then pushed him from the stairs, killing him as a result. And since he would draw attention carrying the flag with him, he pulled out the rod and ran away. But why would a student get involved in a situation like this? He isn't a student. Look at the flip book he was holding. Photos of people. What does that mean? This man probably remembers the face of a wanted criminal. He must have been a detective from a police division that specialized in tracking criminals down all over the city, interrogate them on the spot, then arrest them. I heard about that from Shinichi Nichan once. They're all looking at him like, what the fuck? Dude, like, how could you... Dude, that's obvious! You just... Shinichi, again talking to a kid about this stuff. In that case, doesn't that mean that these 3 photos are for the 3 wanted criminals? He found them here? Yes, so call Detective Takagi immediately. Tell him to not let anyone out of the shrine. Okay. Because these 3 bad people might still be inside the shrine. So we searched every inch of the shrine and found 3 people. What? There they are. A habit of shoplifting, Shimoto Surumi committed hit and run without look at that face. Without driver's license, Kawano Torahiko, falsified marriages, Janami Kiyoma. In other words, the criminal who just added murder to the record is one of you, correct? The victim is a police officer. The suspects are wanted criminals. Right now, I'm telling you, it looks like Torihiko is the one that did this. It really does, because look at that shit. Just look at that. Especially, I don't think Surumi did it because the klepto stuff, the klepto, I just don't see it. The ones that have the most to lose is Torihiko and Kiyoma. Those 2 have the most to lose. They do. Because with Torihiko, he committed a hit and run without a driver's license. That is fucking serious shit. That really is. Then you have Kiyoma who falsified marriages. That's really goddamn serious. Yeah, shoplifting is a serious crime. Yeah, especially depending on the amount of or the value of the goods stolen. But it's not as bad as what the other 2 did. It's not. It just, and especially with the scratches on Torihiko's face, it is just screaming that this is Torihiko. It is right now. I'm very curious what you guys think in regards to that. But the other thing that's very interesting, and I can't wait for Heiji to team up with, because after this, we know for a fact, I know after this case, Heiji gonna be teaming up with Conan for the next part of this case, of the FBI case. And I want to go back to what it was said. About the two things Conan was curious about. I haven't got any answers yet about the late night tea party. What tea party were they talking about? Were they talking about the meeting with the black organization? Like what? And we already know about the Rum's true identity stuff. We already know that. But that's where he was coming back from. Remember what we saw at the end of last chapter where Rum was in the car and coming back from somewhere? That's where he was coming back from. He was coming back from the tea party. But that's the question. Where was that tea party? And what was going down at that tea party? That's the real question. Those are the real questions. Where was that tea party? What was going down at that tea party? And like, what's the next move? Especially for Rum. Like, because because the Black organization made their move. They started making their move in regards to the killing the FBI agents. But the question is why? Why now? Why are they making their move now? Is it because the FBI caught on to them and they found something big and they caught on to them? Why? Why are they doing this now? Of all time, that's the thing that we really had in the last arc. Is why are they making the major question? Why are they making their moves now? Why? So that's what I think. That's what the Tea Party is. But the other thing that's very interesting, though, is what Amuro said. Amuro. I thought that was interesting that Amuro-san, he asked Amuro-san about rum, and he's about it, and he would avoid answering. So that makes me wonder if Amuro already knows, or at least has suspicion of who rum is. My guess is Amuro already know. Amuro has to already know. Amuro already fucking knows who Rum is. Amuro knows who Rum is. The only reason why he ain't answering the question of who and revealing who Rum is because he's being watched. That's got to be the reason why. He has to. He has to not say why for that reason, because he's being watched, and remember, Amuro's like a double agent in this bitch, so he can't say shit. He's waiting for the right time to betray the Black organization. The thing is with Amuro, that especially we saw not too long ago, we saw that he's going after his friend's murderer. Or not his friend's, his brother's murderer. And remember that key piece that we saw. And that piece, remember that shogi piece. That's the key to this whole thing for Amuro. That's why he's deep undercover. Once he figures out that shit with the shogi piece and gets it and is ready to make his move, then he will. And then he will out everybody. That's going to be very, very fun to see. I can't wait for when we get to that point. That's going to be very interesting. I can't wait for Heiji to, make his Heiji's going to get into this shit. This is what this arc is the setup for. Is to get Heiji into this operation, because Heiji has not been involved in... Well, Heiji has been somewhat involved with the Black organization cases to an extent, but he hasn't been, introduced into this yet. He hasn't made his entrance into this portion yet, and this is how he's getting in. So this is going to be fun to see how he enters this. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Detective Conan content. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later.